The moment that you stop being curious about the thing that you're trying to achieve is the moment that you don't want to achieve it. The power of passion and perseverance, it's in everything that we do. And I never want to stop learning. I never want to stop being curious.
When it was announced that Na'Zir was going to be the assistant conductor, it was like a wave went across the city.
You know, I came in wanting to inspire young people. I came in wanting to represent people of color and from underrepresented communities. I wanted to be a great conductor. I wanted to be a leader.
Few assistant conductors have the chance to work with their own orchestra and rehearse on a weekly basis, preparing for concert. This opportunity allowed him to try things out, experiment, and challenge himself. The assistant conductor serves as a second set of ears and eyes, offering feedback and insight that can contribute to the artistic process.
It was amazing to hear that this young, black, talented kid coming from Philly was going to be the assistant conductor of the DSO. So he was following in the footsteps of Paul Freeman, Tom Wilkins, Leslie Dunner, Joseph Strickland. So that was a big deal. Over my lifetime, almost every assistant conductor has been the connection to the community. Because the one thing that Na'Zir has always done after concerts, he's made himself available, and that's made a big difference. Our kids still talk about that. Our parents still talk about that. And we have to make sure that every conductor does that.
This kid out, me and him was talking about you. He was telling me that he seen you before and doing stuff. We was talking about the type of work you do. He was telling me like, yeah, that's why I'm going for it. And he told me he went to Europe before, you know, for the music stuff. And I was like, damn. And he told me that he was going for what you're going for. I was like, that's fine. It's fine because you already motivated and inspired people.
We're gonna do a little video. I want you to chant DSO, DSO. Do you think you can do it for the gram? Here we go. DSO, DSO.
What's been challenging is to find my own voice. Growing up, I always knew what I wanted. I didn't know how to get it and where to get it. And being able to find who I am, what are my values, who are the people that I want to talk to, I want to inspire, the communities that I want to be a part of.
This stage is our lives, whole lives inside a throat. One black note.
It's important that we see conductors that are black and brown people, right? People of color. Devon and I being matched. It was really interesting because what's up, brother Na'Zir? Na'Zir had something in mind differently. Na'Zir thought I was gonna perform my poem. Devon was gonna sing with the orchestra and then I was gonna do my poem like quiet by myself. I was just like, no, that's not gonna happen. The orchestra has to play with me. Why would I stand in front of the Detroit Symphony Orchestra, one of the baddest orchestras in the world and definitely in the country, and not have them play with me? That's silly. And Na'Zir, young, bright, brilliant, right? Conductor, readjusted in that moment.
As assistant conductor, you need total score knowledge. I remember 1 year when I was an assistant conductor, I studied more than 200 scores. So it's also a huge challenge.
Getting to do so many different types of programs with the DSO, from the education, pops, subscription, neighborhood, community concerts. I'm able to program many different types of music. I'm able to, find my voice within these many subgenres of music. And as a young conductor, I think it's very important to be versatile, to be a musician, a leader of everyone, while also sharing my true, authentic self on the podium.
Classical music is tough because we're trained from youngsters at classical music, and especially in college, that perfection is the goal, when it really isn't the goal. The goal is to make music at the highest level. We have this dichotomy going on. It's got to be perfect, it's got to be artistically excellent, but then actually it needs to be musical. It needs to touch the listener and the player. There's nothing like a performance that's played well, but then that also touches the hearts and minds of people in the audience.
Something that struck me when you first started conducting us was you stepped onto the podium and you had this confidence that just exuded from you, but it was confidence not only in yourself, but confidence in us. You trusted us right away. We all have grown along with you. I think that's what's been so amazing about working with you, is that all of us have grown up together in a sense, and we've grown as musicians, as people working together, as an orchestra. And I think that's a really cool experience that not many people can have, and not many places can replicate.
We've had 3 years to share rehearsals, laughter. I'm so proud and excited to do it with all of you. So thank you.
I think the beautiful thing about being a musician and playing music and being a part of the musical community is that you never really say goodbye. You're going to meet so many people and you're going to see them again.
You are going to be in my orchestra one day.
Absolutely. Yeah. Plan on it.
Do you remember when?
I was told when I first got this position that I would be fired in the first month because I had no experience conducting a major orchestra. Coming to Detroit really gave me the freedom to explore. Na'Zir, 3 years ago, stepping foot in Detroit for the first time, was eager, curious, inexperienced. Na'Zir was an open book. Na'Zir now has one chapter completed. The most important thing that's changed with me is how I use my gifts as a musician to bring people along with me on this journey of life. Music is one thing that connects us all.
Music is in the water, it's in our DNA, it's an extension of our hearts, it's how we tell our stories. It's a global music and we're a global people.
We all experience it differently, and that's the great thing about this city, is that there's so many different genres and categories within categories of music, that we all can connect to.
I tried to let it resolve.
The DSO is a wonderful opportunity to connect people. The true power of that comes when musicians go out into the community, not just to perform, but to literally donate their time and energy and passion to make lives better.